Hey, welcome to Gijigadget. Today's project is this. And what is this? This is a plastic PLA 3D printed tungsten sharpener. Yes, you heard me right. This is plastic. I know what you're saying. Plastic, it will melt. That was my thought too. And I built this just to see if it would and if it's useful. And to my surprise, it works perfect and didn't cost me $300 or $400 for an actual tungsten grinder. For many years, I've been grinding my tungsten with an angle grinder or a bench grinder. That's all fine and dandy, but you know, as you get older, you get more concerned about your health and you're worried about whether or not the fragments coming off the tungsten, are you breathing it? There's also lantheated as well, I understand, a little more safer, okay? So for TIG welding, having a sharp tungsten is key. And if you do weld, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, without further ado, let's put this together and try it out. Okay, so I have a rotary tool. And the first piece here is the main collar. And this collar will fit on any rotary tool that has a 3/4 inch 12 TPI, 12 threads per inch. So that just simply goes on there and screws on. It's nice and snug because I printed everything in Fusion and I can go right in there into the sub-levels and I can modify the threads so everything fits really, really tight. And it's very, very snug, which is great. This here is a locking nut and we just put that on there. Again, nice fit. Goes down there nicely. And our main body, but before we put the main body on, we're going to need a diamond disc. This is what's going to do our sharpening. Just going to tighten that on. I could use a screwdriver, but I find that I can do it finger tight, and then when I hit the lock mechanism, just by rotating it until it snaps in, there, that's nice and tight. As tight as I will need it. Now for the main body. Main body just goes over top, and I should mention this particular design will take 1 inch and whatever 30 millimeter discs are, a little bigger than 1 inch. Okay, now the beauty of this design, and you can see the diamond disc in there, is that I haven't seen this with any others. Maybe you can comment if you've seen this before, but I can adjust the height of where this is in relationship to the disc. Now, the shaft for the disc is all the way down, so I can't move that anymore up and down. It's all the way down, and I want it all the way down. As you can see here, these little black tubes, these are actually carbon fiber. Okay, carbon fiber. And the reason why I use that is because when I put the tool in, it is so silky smooth to turn. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Okay. Also notice that I don't have a fitting for each size, and I did that on a purpose. I didn't want to do that, and the reason why is because I want to be able to put that in, and if I want to use a different part of the diamond disc, I can just move it slightly. See that? Where other grinders, they only use one portion of the disc, that wears out, you still got more of your disc, but you can't use it because you can't sharpen anymore. Where mine, you can use quite a bit of the disc. Okay, so I can also adjust this, and that will actually change the angle. So for instance, let's say you wanted your tungsten to be elongated like this, longer, okay? You could adjust the height to get a longer fit, okay? So look at that. That's quite a long fit, and I can grind that and get a long conical shape sharpened tungsten. Or I can merely bring it back down a bit, and I can change the amount of grinding. Okay, notice that. Now it's a lot closer, so it's not going to get a large cone. And the angle's slightly different. Okay. Finally, to prevent from you smelling or breathing in all this tungsten, here's a top I made. It also has 2 magnets, just like on here, that come together. And you can see I've used it a little bit. It's been working great. The red material is high heat silicone. I put that on there not because I'm worried about the heat, it's just something that I had around. I wanted to make sure none of this dust leaves the tungsten sharpener so that there's no scare of breathing this in. Okay, with no further ado, let's give this a shot. So, just quick to let you know, the magnet goes on there. To get it off, you just twist, lift, put in, and twist. And now it's on there nice and tight. And I got the lock on there. I've already done this side before, so I'm going to do this side now. I'll turn on the tool and we will start sharpening. Hard to see while I'm using the camera, but let's see how it goes. You can see it sharpening in there. I got to change the angle. This is just too narrow. Okay, so let's do that. And check it. Oh, there we go. You can see that? A lot sharper. So we'll sharpen it there. As you can see, I can move it. Different parts of the cutting disc. So I can use more of the cutting disc. Looks pretty good. We'll go a little more. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just... Now, a lot of people when they weld, they like to blunt the end. You can sharpen this until the end is blunt, or as sharp as you want. So you don't really need to do this at the end of your sharpening and give it a tap. And that's not a bad point. I could sharpen it more, but you know what? It's got a nice blunt point. Looks good. Okay. So that is my tungsten sharpener made with a 3D printer. If you have any questions, please ask and subscribe for more excellent builds. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.